What up, Keyforge? I'm Zuck, and we are here for the second. No, it's still the first week. The second season of the Keyforge Team League. We haven't played our first week yet, even though it already ended yesterday. We will be playing Triad versus JDG. Let's go, Bears. And yeah, it should be exciting. Hopefully, it actually happens this time. It didn't happen when we thought it was going to happen yesterday. So let us jump right in. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ember Meaties? Nice to see you. So these are my decks. We are waiting for their decks? Waiting for them to put their decks in. So, yeah, let's take a quick look at our decks, and we can take a look at their decks. We have a couple Grim Reminders. Nicole, Despot, Shane, Lyle. This has Winds of Death, Key Abduction, Target with a Boo, lots of discard pips. Also has both Omnipus and Thing from the Deep, which is kind of cool. Hypnotic Command to go with a lot of Mars creatures. So that one's pretty cool. We have Miss Sword Cook, the Overworked Trader. This is a Worlds Collide with triple Kirby, triple Twin Bolt Emissions, triple Igor, double Exhume. So that one is fun. Both of those were in my NKFL lineup. And then this one was not in my NKFL lineup. This is Owen, the Justiciar of Ghostok. Another Grim Reminders with lots of Ember Pips and lots, maybe too many, discard pips. Also a Thing from the Deep deck. Also, it's got a double target for nice recursion, double Haunting Witch. You can set up potentially big Haunting Witch play. So that is Owen. Okay, they are in there now. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Quick Draw. How's it going? Let's fix that. All right. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, it kind of has too many. Okay, so they are playing. They have Chandra, the Probably Complex, very well-known deck. Got to a final of a Vault Tour last year in Seattle. Hey, what's up, Dinobot? Can do lots of mean tricks. Quixelstone, transporter platform, Amphora Capture with Exile, lots of mean tricks. And also Animator you can capture onto one of your artifacts. They also have T. Vicari, Oficial da Abadia da Timides. This is a mass mutation with lots of disruption. Eaton's Jar, Double Infernus, Markadis, Harvest Time, Grim Reminder. And then we have the Anguish Pawn of Charlotos, a Grim Reminders deck which can Winds of Death into Might Makes Right. So that's pretty cool. So I think Chandra is definitely a hard matchup. I don't have any artifact control, so I know that they'll be able to go crazy with their artifacts. Although if they don't ban my key abduction one, I might be able to get free keys. This one, the disruption here can be pretty rough. This definitely hits some of mine more than others, but I think it's a lot slower. And if they don't get their autoencoder early, I'm not sure if it can hang. And then this one is very good as well. They definitely can easily get the might makes right off. So it is definitely scary. But I think we got to ban Chandra. Okay, and they banned Nicole. So this is, it's best of 3. So I got to win with both my decks. I wasn't surprised that they banned Nicole. Although I really didn't know what they'd ban. I was definitely thinking of banning the Grim Reminders too. But I think their Grim Reminders might just win against me. And I'm banking that I can beat Vakari with both of them. But I definitely could be wrong. But the question is, what do we start with here? T Vakari with the Eaton Star is definitely, it hits Swordcook really hard. Because Swordcook has triples and a bunch of stuff. The reoccurring Infernus really can hit them both. So, yeah, I don't know what the right one to start with is. We're going to start with Owen. Ooh, and they're starting with their Grim Reminders. So we got Grim Reminders on Grim Reminders to start out with. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. So let's see. The discard pips here actually help me potentially because if they Winds of Death, they might still be able to get a free key, but then I have a whole bunch of stuff. Potentially like Haunting Witches I can burst with. I do not have any key cheats. So they have Chew. So I gotta be faster than them because they can just have a walk off with a key cheat. Easily. Alright, but let's do it. The deep probe here is kind of cool. Also kind of not because of the Winds of Death. Choo hand is not super great. Although I don't mind deep probing and then targeting, and I could actually discard 3 of these. So yeah, let's keep that. We can target our deep probe. Okay, and they mulligan. They go Brobnar. And discard Fiery Jark. Okay, the discarding begins. So we'll go Mars here. What do we want a deep probe for? In Brobnar, they have... We really don't want to do Brobnar because of the might makes right, probably. So we probably want to do like Mars. They only have 4 creatures in Geistoid. But Zip and Target would be cool to get rid of. So we're going to deep probe, discard Haunting Witch and Way, and we're going to do Mars. Let's see what they got here. In here somewhere, Distant Void Prober, we got Junk Restoration. Oh wow, this is a really good Geistoid starting hand. Holy cow. Yeah, they got 5 Geistoid here. Really good. I guess 4, but that's still really good. And then we'll archive the Deep Probe and Insured. Okay, so they could Winzideth me right away if they wanted to, because they can get a whole bunch in the discard already. Junk Restoration. I'm sure they'll pull back their Might Makes Right, which they... I guess they do have a target. So they could potentially get the target back. Yeah, this Mars First is awesome. This Mars First wins me games. However, it might not here. Let's see, so they're thinking on what to bring back. Always be card discard, and that's right. A starting hand of 2 is fine if you discard most of your hand. Okay, they actually they didn't bring back anything. They discard the Tangler to stun. They discard the Winds of Death. Oh yeah, so they were able to discard everything. Yeah, everything. Oh, they held on to the in here somewhere. That makes sense. That makes sense. But I can do fun Mars First action now, though. I'm actually helping them archive stuff, but I just got to go fast. So we go Mars here. We remove this stun. We Deep Probe again. And we can Warfaline theirs, which is awesome. Yeah, so we're going to Deep Probe. Warfaline. Oh, yeah. I screwed up. That's only a play after fight. Okay, I screwed up. I should have kept it and held on to it. Then I think we just probably discard the Mars. Don't believe your eyes here. We Mars first. Oh yeah, first we Deep Probe. So I think we hit Mars again. We got a zip. And then we Mars first this guy. And we might actually hold Don't Believe Your Eyes here. Yeah. So we quickly get to check, which is good. We need to get haunted, though, for this Don't Believe Your Eyes. But we do have the target and archive, so now we can start recurring the Mars first. I'd really like to get the other target out, though. Yeah, but this Mars first is amazing. So let's see. They're 1 away from Haunted, which then they can start using in here somewhere. And it's got a discard pip. So they play Fight to the End for the Ember, and they discard 2 cards. Okay. So we'll just go Unfathomable. I think we have to play Immersioneer because we don't want to... We discarded Snippy, which isn't great. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, now Geistoid comes, and they're going to be able to get a whole bunch of stuff in their archive. They discarded Headhunter and Brain Dart. They brought back the Ecto Charge. They play the Ecto Charge just for the Ember. Then in here somewhere, so they already have 18 cards in their discard. Let's see. I actually didn't look to see what all Ember control they have. Oh, they have Memorialize the Fallen. That's pretty big. Pretty big. They also have Don't Believe Your Eyes, Grabber Jammer, Brain Darts discarded. Okay. So within here somewhere, they archive Winds of Death and Might Makes Right. Makes sense. So they're pretty much ready to combo off. They have, let's see, 11, 14, 19. They would have 19 Brobnar. So all they need is like the Rorag Screamer, maybe? I think it's 6. So I think we go Mars here. Um, hmm. Actually, no, maybe we actually go Untamed. The question is, what would we want to discard? Maybe we just discard the Witch of the Spore. Yeah, let's go Untamed here. We'll discard the Witch, play out Loyal Packmate, and oh, whoops, I did that in the wrong order. That was stupid. That was stupid. Okay, we got a little bit more Ember control in our Mars, although now they got a key. Now they can just get 2 free keys. Well, not free. They can get 1 free key. I don't think they have a way to bring back. They already use their in here somewhere. They have a target. Dang, we don't have a way yet to get back. Yeah, they can target their in here somewhere. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, they can just cycle the Might Makes right now. So I think I already screwed up. But we'll do what we can. Now they can Plague Win me. That's pretty good. They can target for like in here somewhere. I don't think they have a way to get rid of their target on the same turn. Okay, they Plague Wind. Double Plague Win. Cool. Oh, yep. They archive in here somewhere. They are setting up. Why they discard Memorialize the Fallen? I guess just to keep cycling. So, yeah, we're screwed now. They can just play Winds of Death. Next turn, all the Brobnar. Might Makes Right. Next turn in here somewhere. Well, it's going to take them a little while to get there. So, we're going Mars. We're going to brain dart them. We're going to target. I think we got to get rid of Don't Believe Your Eyes here. Because they're just going to win the death. It doesn't matter. We're going to lose our target, unfortunately. We're going to hold on to Dr. X, though. So we'll play out Red Death, we'll play out this, we'll discard our Echo Guardian, and we will bring back Mars first again. And we'll hold on to the Dr. X so that we can Mars first our Dr. X, bring back our target. Unfortunately, we didn't draw our other target. Yeah, this isn't great. I mean, I guess I can hope that their other Brobnar is in their last 4. Otherwise, you'd think they'd be going already. Although they're probably a little bit worried about giving me a key here. The ticking time bomb, that is, Grim Reminders. Totally. Interesting. I could make, if they give me the key by killing the target, I could make 6 Ember the next turn. So, okay, they're going for it. Haunted House comes down. They're going for the Winds of Death, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, they already discarded Cursed Tomb, right? No, they didn't. Oh, they're gonna get rid of my stuff. Ooh, okay. That's not good. Oh, and they could kill their own target? That's pretty sweet. Okay, I can't get the check on the next turn. Oh man, I'd be 1 away, I think. Yeah, I thought I saw that. Dang. Oh, okay. So they might be thinking if they play the Cursed Tomb, but then when they might makes right, that purges all their stuff. So probably not. Oh, they still have it in here somewhere. What did they get? Wait, and oh, they got that back with target, right? Memorialize the Fallen and fight to the end. Okay, so they can. But if they play Winds of Death, then I don't have any creatures there. I have 2 creatures there. Okay. Okay, so they can get a free key, but I can get to check here. We play Dr. X. Or I can get a key. Now, I wanted to bring back the target, but if I bring back the Red Death, I get to check. So we have to do that. They do have the Memorialize the Fallen, right? So they can stop me. And they brought back Fight to the End, so they can stop me there too. With Brash Grabber, do I want to discard something? Definitely not a creature. I can't discard a creature, because that'll hurt me even more. Lost in the Wilds, Amber Storm. Do I just discard Brash Grabber then? Or hold on to it so there's less Ember there? We Mars first here. And yeah, we're gonna get to check here. We're gonna play Red Death. Oh, I wasn't haunted. Oh man, I should have played the Brash Grabber. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay. We'll just end it like that. Oh, that was a big mistake. Big mistake. But I should be able to easily get the super check in Untamed. The question is, I don't think they'll use the ecto charge is already in the discard. The in here somewhere is already in the discard. They have target, but it's going to be too late for that. They can get a free key with might makes right here. Do they have enough ember to get to check? They have 2. Well, they have the fight to the end, so that's 3. Might makes right is 4. They can fight with a brick nasty, that's 5, and they can fight with a headhunter, so they can get to check, right? They could also fight with a shock herder, so they can get to check at 7. Oh, I screwed up. I screwed up. Do we? Oh man, I screwed up. Oh, and plus they have haunted house. Yeah, I think that's game. Dang. That's game. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's game. And they stole one with Distant Void Prober. Very nice. So there'll be a check at 8. I really screwed that up. Oh, Rorag Screamer. I forgot about that too. Yeah, that's game. Sheesh, I screwed that up. Well, that's alright. They gotta win twice with their other deck, right? So I would have made it a boatload of Ember here in Untamed, but it doesn't matter. I don't think I have any Ember control, and even if I did, not enough to get it off. So we will just concede there. All right. I think we'll just keep with the same deck. They both need to win anyway, so kind of doesn't matter. I could have got to 12 last turn with Untamed. Oh, maybe. I was not thinking. I'll have to look that back. You might be right there. If so, that's pretty embarrassing. But yeah, you might be right there. I was stuck in my head. Stuck in my head. Were you going for Rorag? I wasn't haunted, but I could have become haunted pretty easily. Or maybe I was barely haunted, I forget. Maybe I was one off. Thing from the deep? I mean, what are they gonna... They're maybe looking for Eaton's Jar to get Mars first right away, or Haunting Witches? I'm not sure. So we'll keep this. We'll go Unfathomable with Echo Guardian and discard Way of the Porcupine. We're going to feed their Infernuses a lot, probably. Oh no, autoencoder first turn for them is huge. That is like, that's honestly really lucky. Really lucky. But we do have a nice Unfallible thing going and a nice Mars turn coming up sometime. Unfortunately, we are feeding. They're gonna kill us with the Infernuses, especially with autoencoder already on the board. I think we go as fast as possible here. Starlines come down. They do have a red alert and a hold the line. All right, always beat card discard, and we did get our Mars first. That's kind of interesting. You can't do a lot right here, actually. And we kind of only want to play it after... if we can target it right away, which we can't right now. Unless they play a creature, which they're not going to do. Star Alliance comes down. Survey. Red alerts. Okay. We'll go Untamed. Loyal Packmate. Ember Storm, discarding that, and Grave Pixie to get the check. Alright, here comes the disc. Here comes probably the Infernuses and the Eaton's Jar. I mean, they're halfway through their deck. They discard a Drekker. Ooh, Witch of the Wilds is good. We shouldn't have put Grave Pixie behind our Loyal Packmate, although Loyal Packmate is Ultra Taunt, I guess, so maybe it doesn't matter. There's the Eaton's Jar. What do they get? Probably the Mars first. We had it in hand. That's really unfortunate. No, Haunting Witch. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, but Infernus can own me. And unfortunately, they don't have their Grim Reminders. This could be bad. Dirge of the Deep. Interesting. Grim Reminders to get the Star Alliance back. Okay, I'm good with that. Stirring Grave for the Even Ivan. Well, I'm happy the Grim Reminders is gone. And the Stirring Grave. Let's see, what else they got here? Double Surgic Kirby? That's nice. Okay, they also have the Market Discs, which we have not been doing great at. Let's just go Unfathomable and get the check here. Oh, we could destroy a flank creature and like put Grey Pixie. No, we're not going to. Ooh, I like to see this though. Okay, they go Starlines. Discard Hadron Collision. They just discard all their creatures here probably. They discard Auto Deny. Access denied. Okay, so we get our first check. So then we go Mars here. We have to target the Mars first. So let's Brain Dart. Adeptomatic is just going to discard the Cauldron? Yeah, they have Harvest Time. So we'll just discard our Cauldron here. We'll play out the Red Death. And we are actually Haunted this time. Doesn't matter, I think, which we do here. We'll damage here, ready that guy. And then we will target the Mars first. Okay, so we get to check on Kichu. Oh, and then we have another big Mars turn. Scooping up. The Infernus would be pretty sweet when the second one comes. Although, because we want to keep recurring the Mars first, maybe not. A mass mutation deck with 11 cards in archives. How totally broken. Game is dead. Totally, totally. Yeah, they are gonna, it's gonna hurt when they finally come at me here. And honestly, my deck doesn't have a good board control. Luckily, they can't like Marketus me on Starlights. If they could do that, that'd be really bad. Mind over matter, huh? Oh, that'd be interesting. So for my board control, I have Lost in the Wild, Zipped In Planner, Wrath of Rune, Amber Storm is a big one actually. But I think we already played that. Ooh, they do mind over matter. I'm okay with that. A QMax Eclectic Increase, so I get my second key. I mean, we just get to check here, right? Do we scoop up? I think we scoop up. We just get as much ember as we can. So we'll play out Red Death. We'll play out Abductomatic and discard Warfaline. We'll play out the Zip. And we will Mars first. I don't think we necessarily want to destroy any of our creatures. And then we'll target the Mars first again. And we'll hold on to Don't Believe Your Eyes, actually. Because I think probably the big Star Alliance is coming now. I mean, they could delay a turn with an Infernus. What other Ember control do they have? They can delay a turn with an Effervescent Principle. Or the Infernus, Waking Nightmare, or the Garcias. So they can definitely stop me. They already have 16 cards in their archives. They definitely have everything. Everything in their deck that they, except for what's in the discard. So let's see. Luckily they don't have an Archivist. They're gonna start cycling now. So the Harvest Time could do a bunch of work. It could kill 2 of my Mars, but then they'd also be giving me Ember. We'll have to see what they do with the... I don't think they want to use the Infernus because of the Mars first. Alright, they go Logos. They take their archive. Here comes the Effervescent Principle. They have a Positron Bolt and a bunch of creatures. And I think the rest they already played, right? Eclectic Inquiry or Mind Over Matter. Okay. And Autoencoder. So they have Positron Bolt or Effervescent Principle, then Positron Bolt, and then like 7 creatures? Oh, QMax, and then they can just discard everything. No, it makes sense. So it's really tempting to use the Mars first here, but I can't, because then they will Infernus it. They'll still be able to Infernus a bunch. I mean, it does give me an extra Ember, so we'll see. I mean, they can get to a place almost where they keep cycling, right? So that's the scary part. And they can mark a Dis me next turn. Let's see, what do we do here? Don't believe your eyes. We fight them with a red death to draw a card, which was untamed. They will reap. Let's see, in Mars, they can red alert to kill Zip. Trying to get out of Infernus. But I'm not there yet. They can stop me with two Center Chief Garcias. Man, I should have held on the Arcane Transmitter and then just scrapped it to turn off Infernus at some point. Oh well. So, this game's not over yet, but I think I'll probably win this game. But the next game versus Swordcook, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. All right. They're going dis. Here come the Infernus. What are they going to get here? Brain Dart and Scoop Up. They discard Mark a Dis. Interesting. They don't want to mark me into Mars, huh? They discard Harvest Time. And they Grim Reminder for Logos so that they can get to their Effervescent Principle. Oh, I think they already have it, right? They already cycled again. So I would have to get to 12 to turn that off. Now what's crazy is they Eaton's Jar my Haunting Witch. They're both in my bottom 6. That's nuts. Oh man, too bad I didn't have Deep Probe. Although Deep Probe helps their autoencoder, so never mind. They discard Boneside, they discard Stirring Grave. They Waking Nightmare, but they need one more creature, which they have. Up to 10 in the archives again. Pandemonium to stop me. So that'll stop me. Okay. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so it's just full speed Mars now. All right, check at 13. We gave him the Mars first. So they can't stop me with Effervescent Principle, and I don't think they can stop me with two Center Chief Garcias. They could subject Kirby into an Infernus. Oh, dang. So that's 4, 6, 8. That'll do it. That'll do it. By one! By one! Oh! And then the next turn they can... Well, they'd erased 4 Ember that way. And... it's not over yet. So they can go Star Alliance, stop me with choose Sensor Chief Garcia and an Infernus. And then the next turn they can go Effervescent Principle. So they can get me off of 4th. So that put me down to 9. I can get up to 11, potentially. Ooh, with 2 Hadron Collisions, they can take me out. 2 Hadron Collisions. Can I get to... Ooh, that might do it. They might have a path there. Oh, dang, dang. This is definitely not over. Definitely not over. Oh, they didn't take their archive, though. That's weird. I guess they still had all their star lines from before, right? So, yeah. Whoops, sorry. So, yeah. I probably shouldn't have offered them the, Wow, they're cycling hold the line? How the heck did that work? How did they redraw in the hold the line? They only have 1, right? Hold the line to draw 2 cards. They play Survey. Oh, Survey's got a draw pip. And Subdue's got a draw pip. Okay. They're getting into their Star Alliance cycling here. That's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. So we still know they have a Subject Kirby and 2 Sensor Chief Garcias. So we know, and based off of them playing the Subject Kirby and then QMax, it means that they also have the other Subject Kirby that they redrew into, I think. There's both Sensor Chief Garcia and there's the Infernus, as we expected a long time ago. Yep. So I did screw that up a little bit. So we go untamed here. We can cycle our deck a little bit late. We discard the Witch of the Spore. And then we kill a Sensor Chief Garcia, I think. Although Subject Kirby's good too, but it means that they have to go Logos. We play out the Witch of the Wilds. Discard here. Play out the Loyal Packmate. We'll play out the Gray Pixie. And we'll play out the Blernian Hydra. Damage. Center Chief Garcia and discard the thing from the deep. So we do get the cycle. And we do have a kind of a big board. But they can just effervescent principle me. They have the Positron Bolt, an Eclectic Inquiry. Yeah. Is it possible to force straight keys against his deck? Yeah, no kidding. I guess I should have put a timer? Jeez. Should have put a timer. I mean, he's trying to get to a state where he's purged enough of my key stuff that he can just win, right? Because he can then keep cycling his key cost with the Garcias and the Effervescent Principle. Because in Star Alliance, he can even get to a place where he can play Center Chief Garcia, Hadron Collision to kill it, draw it again with a draw pip, and then play it again. Luckily, he's got 21 cards in hand, so he's not to his cycle yet, but he could get there. The kind of deck where you bank on your opponent for getting the timer. Yeah, totally. Now, unfortunately, Sword Cook has to try and kill it with autoencoder. That's like its only hope. Or, sorry, has to kill the autoencoder with Crazy Killing Machine. Okay, they mined over to matter to archive all my creatures. That's a pretty good play. Because then they can stop me with both Infernus and Center Chief Garcia again. This is something. This is not over. He could definitely easily win this. Easily. Now, he's got a game plan. I'm not sure why he's taken so long to do it. He holds on to his Logos creatures? Or he's trying to get to his cycle. He's trying to get to his cycle. Okay. That is unfortunate. But we just gotta keep going untamed. We can at least get to check, which is something. Cauldron. Loyal Packmate. Witch of the Wilds. Now we have to discard the Deep Probe, even though that gives them... I mean, we don't have to. But we can't play it. Let's see, we only have 2 discard pips, so let's discard Immersioneer, which doesn't do anything. Except shuffle itself back in. Discard the Haunting Witches. Play out the Grey Pixie. Play out the Blernian Hydra. To shoot itself. Now to shoot the Loyal Packmate. We probably shouldn't have played that, but that's alright. And discard the Addlefish. So just put no pips in our discard for now. Hey, they got a key. Nothing to archive because of the empty deck. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, and they Oh yeah, the Q mechs they had to put in their archive. Yeah, you're right. All right, here comes back the Star Alliance. They have the subject Kirby's. They have two Kirby's. They have the Central Chief Garcia. They have Survey and Subdue. You know, if they're lucky here, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, if they drew Hold the Line, we just screwed ourselves. Yeah, we just screwed ourselves. We gotta like win now. Oh man. Yeah, playing creatures here is actually a really bad idea. Actually, it's okay to deep probe them now. I just screwed up. There's a Hold the Line. So now they have almost their whole thing in. So now they have their whole deck in hand. Okay. So it might be good that we have our deep probe here, actually. But I think they just won the game, actually. I think they just won the game. Yeah, they just won the game. Dang it. Well played, well played. We were one ember away when we had 13 ember. Should we not have played the Mars first there? Maybe that was the issue. We shouldn't have played the Mars first there. Because we still would have had two Mars creatures left over. I think we were like one turn too early with the Mars first. Okay. Now the question is, they don't have anything in their draw, so now's the time to deep probe. So do we get rid of their Infurnaces? Do we get rid of their Sensor Chief Garcia? Or do we get rid of their... If we get rid of their logos, it does turn off their Effervescent Principle and then archive everything. They have their full dis in hand. This is a really bad position to be in. First we'll Cauldron. What do we get under Cauldron? Dr. X, okay. Put out Red Death. I think we have to play these creatures. Shuffle the bottom three cards of your... Dang it, Immersioneer came back. Dang you, Immersioneer. Dang you, we should have discarded that first. That was a mistake. Oh yeah, I guess we didn't have a chance. We didn't have a chance to. We're gonna hit logos here. Oh, that was stupid. We should have done that after playing the deep probe. So sloppy tonight, so sloppy. Oh man, Ember Storm. We needed Ember Storm before, but getting it now could be huge. There they go, Star Alliance. Not a big surprise. We did just set up them to have a big old hold the line. Yeah. So that might have been stupid. All right. Let's see how bad it gets. They fought my loyal packmate so that they could just cycle their Sensor Chief Garcia. So now they have their entire card in hand. They got super lucky on that hold the line redraw, I think. Didn't they? I guess they had 3 draws with the Subdue, the QMax, and the Survey. Oh, and they could discard one at the top, so it's kind of like 4 draws. Yeah, so... Yeah, so that's game. JDG wants to know your location. And they did it. We were 1 Ember away, I think. We did screw up by playing the Mars first. I think if we did that a turn later, we might have been able to do it. I could be wrong though, because then they would have been able to stop me a different way. So maybe not, maybe not. All right, now they rule the 6 like a whole bunch of cards. I got to go back and look at the when we started this game. I'm very curious how long this game lasted. I guess we weren't super fast on the first game. Obviously, it was faster than this, so I think we're probably still probably within time. This game was nuts. All right, they're check at 27. What else they got? 28. My key cost is going to be like 50 or 60. I'm just going to make him do it all. All right, my key cost is only 16. He could have done better than that. I mean, I can only get to, what, 11 next turn? I can take 2 off of him there. Guess probably what I should have done is gone Mars. Yeah, it was a mistake. That's alright. Oh yeah, Cauldron. Place target under Cauldron. All right. Is he going to rule a 6 everything again, or is he just going to stop me and then go? I think he's going to rule a 6 everything again. The encoding is complete. I knew the first turn autoencoder was bad, but I definitely could have played a different line and won this game. But I didn't. I definitely made some mistakes in a couple places. But well played. Let's see. I should be counting here. He's played 1, 2, 3. So he's officially stopped me. Is he gonna still roll a 6? Check at 36. He can get up to probably 60, 50. The line was held. I definitely played in hold the line again. It's a little bit of a... He could mark a dis if you only play like one creature. Now, could I have played no creatures? Potentially. Because I definitely played into it. Oh, he's going for it. I'm gonna troll him. I'm gonna say thinking for my next turn. Thinking. Well played by JDG though. He does really need to work on his scheduling though. He really sucks at that. He told me like 4 different times a day after not not being able to play when he said yesterday. All right. Got him! Got him!
This is Keyforge.
All right. We can just concede now. All right. Well played to JDG. Definitely should be packing some more, so that's on me. Definitely on me there. He definitely got lucky with the first turn autoencoder, but I totally misplayed some stuff too, so I could have totally won that game. I do think though, even if I win that game, if it gets to Sword Cook is good. And it could high rush if it gets kind of Star Alliance early. I'm not sure if it's quick enough though before he can start infernusing everything. But I could potentially, with Crazy Killing Machine, take out his autoencoder or Inge Jar, depending on what he Inge Jars. So, I don't know. It would have been an interesting matchup. I would have liked to play better so that we could have got to see it. But that is Keyforge. All right. I think that's it for me tonight. We have another Keyforge Team League match coming this week. Versus Easy Galena. Not sure when it's going to be because our schedules aren't matching up, but we'll see. And we got another match. Oh, yes, we have the last ABR match of the season versus JT Russell. And we haven't scheduled yet, so that should happen sometime this week as well. That should be exciting. Gonna be sloppy, just like we were tonight. Super sloppy tonight. Super sloppy. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night. Have a good day wherever you're at. And as always, forge responsibly. Have a good one. See y'all.